We're just a couple of seconds away from unlocking the constant signal and reaching the next level. There we go, constant signal. It emits a constant signal, which can be a shape, color, or a boolean. Now with the boolean part, I don't quite understand the difference between this and a simple button, because that also emits a constant signal, which is a 0 or 1, but seems to be useful with item filters. What the What is that shape? Ow, I hate it. I hate it. I hated it. It looks like an ugly fish. Okay, first let's unlock an upgrade. Mixing painting, there you go. I'm thinking, is there a way I could use the item filter to produce this monstrosity? I don't think so. I don't still quite understand how the filters work. You see, but the 0 here seems exactly the same like the button. The only difference is that it's in another layer. But I don't think that this has any input. It's just a constant signal. So what actually is the shape? Let's take a look. My first thought is that the shape is ugly, and I don't think there's any automation to be done. We need to either find it or just stupidly make it from scratch. I found this ugly shape. That's nearly what we need. Here I found it with squares, but I need circles. It would really be amazing if we managed to find this shape just like that in the wild. But I fear that the devs perhaps made it illegal for this shape to spawn on the map. Oh, there it is! There it is! I found it! That's it! I'm so happy I don't have to make this shape. Oh, hang on, I have to paint it now. Oh, I don't want to paint it. Luckily, we've got the quad painters, so I don't have to cut it up again, even though I found it. It wasn't that far even. Now, I think I might just borrow those painters that we made last time. I'm not sure what to do about the blueprints just yet, simply because we have to copy the wires separately. So I've copied all of this, and now I move to the wires layer and have to copy this as well. Oh, and sadly this is wrong, because I'm missing a couple of inputs here. Okay, that's annoying. So I think we've got it now. These should be all the paints connected to the painters in the correct slots, as you can see here. But for some reason it doesn't seem to be working for those painters. Oh, because I didn't connect it there. There we go, nice. We're getting those shapes and we just need to stack them together. What I'm concerned about is the speed. That seems to be the correct shape. The trouble is that this process is incredibly slow. So I would like to see whether I can perhaps double the speed of the process by using 2 of those facilities. Still very slow, but there isn't any cloggage from the painter. So perhaps it's as fast as we can go. It's really slow. Really slow. Oh, and that's due to the paint again. Right, so I'm gonna do it like that. 2 of those for every painter. I hate that this isn't optimal. And then I'm gonna increase the speed of the paints coming in. Okay, no, I hate it. I need to optimize this. There, that seems a little better. Now, is it still working? That's the main question. It seems it is. Marvelous. So 4 items go this way, and this one does 2 a second, and then again 2 a second. So we should be at 4 a second here, and it should get clogged up eventually, but it doesn't. Alright, so we are at 4 a second. So I was correct. And 4 times 4 a second is 16, which is how fast our belts are. Right, now it dropped to 2. How did it drop to... Oh, because I ran out of paint, right. So what I need to do is have this for every one of those painters, and then we should be able to squeeze the output on 1 conveyor belt, and we're gonna have to deliver more paint. And I'm really not sure whether to save this as a blueprint or not. Well, worst case, I know where to find this. So I was just delivering the shapes to the hub, and I came across this shape. Okay, never mind. The facility is back there. There's nothing to do about it. But here, if we need, eventually we might want to do a second one. I don't think we're gonna. And I got an achievement for having a belt with 500 tiles. And now I really think we should start removing some of those useless conveyor belts. For now, I'm gonna do it in a way that I won't be crying just yet and merge those two together. And I also moved the other ones up by one. The same we can do with this shape, which we heavily use for upgrades. And now we can squeeze those in to there. And there we go. Those are being delivered. And back here we're really only getting about 4 seconds. We should be getting more, to be honest. Oh right, the paint has run out. It makes sense. Every painter does 8 items a second, and we need like twice blue paint and twice yellow, which is 16 of each for single painter. And here we're splitting this conveyor belt into 2 painters. So what we need is a single conveyor belt per painter. Now, to be perfectly clear, here we're making the paint, and that's 3 items a second. And we've got 8 of those, so 24, and we need 16. Okay, never mind. So we're gonna have a little less paint than we actually need, but we need to double those. Now all the paint mixers are connected and we should be getting a lot more paint. Now we're at 9, maybe 8 a second of those. Does it make sense? I'm not sure, because I don't remember the calculations that I made earlier. And now it even seems that we didn't need 2 of those stacking things per painter. 1 is enough. I tried removing the 2 stackers from here, from the painter, and it's gotten clogged up. So it's doing something. Not a lot, but it's doing something. We have enough shapes to unlock another upgrade, so let's do the mixing and painting. And I don't think I'm gonna do another facility making those, I'm too lazy for that. So what I'm gonna do is just have a little play with the wires, the item filter and stuff, and just try to figure something out. Honestly, I don't think we can do much in the wires layer just yet. There's quite a lot of things, but we can't really negate the signals and, you know, do some checks and stuff like that. I just don't believe there's anything clever we can do with what we have right now.